And a look now on the flip side for the Cincinnati Reds, and this is tough. I mean, it's a difficult stretch when you start out in your first 25 games and you only read 3. I'm not a big on pace guy because obviously a lot can change here, but the bottom line is 3-22, no matter how you look at it. It's going to be difficult to swallow. Inside Studio 3 with Bo and Dan. I'm Fran, and Bo, let me go to you first on this here because you managed the Houston Astros, and it was a rebuilding situation back in 2012 and 2013, and you went through some lean seasons. What's going on in that clubhouse right now?
It's very difficult, and it's one of the hardest jobs in baseball when you're managing a rebuild because you have guys in your clubhouse that you know is not going to be there when the organization get good. You then have the Hunter Greens that you know are part of the long-term future of the organization, like a Jose Altuve or a Dallas Keuchel. So it's almost like you're managing two different groups of people, which is a balancing act for a manager because, one, you got to know when to push that guy that is a part of the future, and then when to give opportunities to guys that you need to find out about. In the Cincinnati Reds right now, the best thing they can do for their organization is take it on the chin. But I used to say this to Jeff all the time. I want to find out about every player that's on our roster.
Jeff Luhnow, by the way, was the general manager.
Yes, to Jeff Luhnow. I used to say this. Because the biggest mistake that you don't want to make is on one of your own guys. So when you're in this position, yes, the manager, David Bell, he's going to have to wear it. His coaches are going to have to be really supportive because this thing can go south and it can get really bad within the clubhouse and make it very difficult to come to the ballpark for the players that's coming to the ballpark every day.
And Dan, you were on some teams, I mean, during your 18 years, a couple in the 90s with the Pirates, and there were some long summers as well.
They can be long, and this is already probably, it seems like the all-star break for the Reds already. It's kind of like two different kinds of players. For the established veteran guy, this can be a very difficult time because everyone coming out of spring trainings has aspirations that, hey, we're going to be competitive, and hey, maybe we could be one of those rags to riches stories like what the Giants did last year. And then there's the younger players that are looking for some direction. And what makes it difficult is what Bo touched on. You have young players that you're hoping that are going to be part of your future. But when you continue to lose, and the game is about winning, it's about wins, it's about losses. And when they start to pile up, and don't think that the Reds, they're going to say all the right things. Hey, we don't know we're on pace, to win 25 games this year. They know it. They see it. They have cell phones, social media. It's out there. It is what it is. You're going to really find out if you're a front office personnel or a manager who the guys are that you feel like can grind this thing out, and it's going to become very difficult. It's May, and I'm sure to some players, and in some ways, it feels like it's late July, early August already. The season hasn't even gotten started, and you look up, you get on your phone, you look at the paper, you turn on, and you see how far back you are in a division that has Milwaukee, that has St. Louis, and it's a tough road to climb every day.